sent me that picture. So the reason why I sent it to you because of the headlights. So you can see the truck in the middle. Like the headlights. Yeah, no. That's yeah. Really sent me that picture. I told him he a pedophile. He sent me. He had it out on Instagram or something like that. He sent it to me. He told me that that's a nice looking truck. And I said, yeah, right. You looking at the truck. So it's all good. No. Yeah, go in there. You still put the gas in there. You put speakers in my gas stove. You put some cans behind you. Yeah, that's all. Oh no, that's all. That was right. Through the right there at the couch.
Hello everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I am here at the park and I just wanted to get on here really quick and encourage everybody to move your body. Move your body, get up, get out of the bed, get off your butt and get on your feet and move around a bit. It's a wonderful day, a beautiful day where I'm at here in Texas. And Toby Price, hi. Edfreded, hi. Sugar. Nisba, hi my dear. I left my lighter in the refrigerator. Does that count? Hey, we will take anything. You can get a stepper, well, like a step counter, and that'll count for some steps in the day. So yes, every little bit counts. We have to give ourselves some sort of credit, and we don't have to just be on the spectrum of, okay, go hard in the gym, go super hard, or go home, or it doesn't mean anything. No, little small steps matter. Art Beza, hi mamas, hi sweetheart. How you doing today? I'm doing wonderful. Like, it is a beautiful day. You see this? How can it not be a wonderful day in the beautiful outdoors? Thank you for the positive vibes. God bless you, and greetings from Orlando, Florida. Oh, okay, Florida in the house. I wish I had a woman like you, very uplifting. Hey, there's a lot of uplifting women in the world. You will find her, believe me. I live in San Antonio, Texas. So San Antonio is not too far from the border of Mexico. So I really just want everybody to just start your weight loss journey. If you want to make a difference in your appearance, in your health, you can do that just by taking a little bit of steps at a time. Walking around your neighborhood. You don't even have to wear anything cute. And if you are somebody that's self-conscious about how you look or your appearance, just buy something nice from a store, like your fitness store, and then just put it on so that way when you look in the mirror, you feel good about what you see already. You're already starting to make changes. Toby, you're in Houston. Your mother-in-law's name is Nisi with an I. Oh, okay. I go by my nickname because my first name it can be a little complicated for people to pronounce. So your mother-in-law has an awesome name. You see this? How can you not be motivated to want to get outside and just walk around in this? Like, I'm just enjoying this breeze. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. It's perfect fall weather. Like, it's sunny, but it's not raining, and it's not super nippy. And it's 12 noon, so it feels pretty good. Rafi Jaharian, hello from Armenia. All right, that's cool. Well, I'm originally from California, so I'm used to sunny weather, but here in Texas it's very dry. And well, it's not very dry. I'm lying. It's actually humid, and it doesn't rain that often out here. There's only 2 seasons: very rainy and cold, and then very hot and humid. It rarely is dry, but it's convenient for me because that means I can be outside more and not be uncomfortable. Nanise. Oh, that's pretty. Marry me, please. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get married. North Carolina here and very cold. Oh, goodness. The East Coast. I think I heard something about some weather issues. I think, but that was in the Northwest, though. Like a cyclone or something. Fort Bliss, El Paso. Okay. So you're about, El Paso is about 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours from here where I'm at. El Paso is pretty cool. I've passed through there to drive to Arizona for little road trips here and there. Are you originally from Fort Bliss, or are you just there for now? Like, are you military? It's great out here. I'm getting my steps in. Just working. I'm getting my steps in. I was at the gym, but decided that I wanted to get some fresh air too, get outside and move around, and get on here and talk to you. Doing roofing. How can you do roofing and be on YouTube at the same time? That's a bit dangerous, Art. But we all learn how to multitask. Am I right? Like, I'm walking and trying to get my steps in and be entertaining somehow. Oh, you're on lunch? Okay. All right, great. So you're not doing anything unsafe. That's good. I don't even know what I want to eat for lunch. Probably, I don't know. I don't even know what I want to eat. Decisions. But I know I'll be more thirsty than anything. So, yeah, it is very nice out here. I love this park. It's not too far from where I live. It's just down the street from my home. It's really convenient. Although right now I think they're doing some sort of construction or maybe renovations on the playground, and it's been a bit noisy around here. So tell me, Art, since you and me are chatting, what do you like to do when you want to work on something that's health related? Like, do you like to take walks? Do you like to go to the gym? I personally, I like to do weightlifting so that I can acquire getting toned up and more defined in certain areas. Braylon, hi. take walks and smoke. Kind of cancel each other out a little bit. DX, hi, beautiful girl. Hello, how are you? I'm just taking a walk. As you can see, I'm in the park. I think they just cut the grass, so there's like all of this on the path, but it's really beautiful, beautiful day. What I've noticed about Texas that like I've never noticed when I lived in California is the amount of cacti. Like they're everywhere. And I seen one of my associates on Instagram cooking up some cactus, and it looked really good, but I don't know if I could eat it. Not to say that it would taste nasty, but like, would it be too much fiber? Because I mean, it's a cactus after all. But she cut it up and put it in like some sort of soup, and it looks so good. I'm very careful about what I eat because some things don't agree with me. De-stress the mind after a long day. Yeah, that's good. Taking a walk. I will say, with the smoking, and I'm not judging, this is coming from a place of love. If you can, try to do your walks without the smoking and maybe smoke either a couple hours after, then you'll get the full benefit of your walk. Used to walk outside before it started getting cold. I tried. I tried to come outside one morning last week. It was like super early. It was 7 in the morning. And I had a hoodie on and everything. I'm like, no, I can't do this. I'm a tropical type of girl. I cannot be in nothing too cold. That's why I like Texas weather. You can put it in red chili meat. Okay, Art. You giving me some ideas of what to do with some cactus. I might cut off a piece from this park. I don't think I could do that though. I think they might have some rules about taking pieces of the nature with me. So if you are somebody that's interested in maybe not even so much losing weight, but if you're somebody that's interested in meeting some sort of health goal, it could be reducing your blood pressure. It could be just increasing your good cardiovascular health. Just take you a nice little 15-minute walk per day. That's all you have to do. It doesn't have to be a brisk walk. It doesn't have to be a walk where you have weights on your ankles or weights on your wrists. It can be just as simple as enjoying the outdoors, and it doesn't feel like any work. And you can meditate and just ground yourself. They're probably like, is she talking to herself? Nope. Oh, and make sure if you do go and take walks while it's a sunny day, even if it's an overcast day, put on your sunscreen. I look oily and greasy, but that's because I have sunblock on. We want to make sure that we protect our skin too. So put on a broad spectrum sunblock. I like to use SPF, well, as high as I can find, in the stores. But this one that I have is by Sunboat. The brand is Sunboat, and it's a SPF 80. So it's good for making sure that we don't have sunspots, develop skin cancer, because our skin is our largest organ on our body, and we want to make sure that we take good care of that as well. How long do you walk for? Oh, how long do I walk for? I'll walk for maybe like an hour or an hour and a half. It depends on what time of day it is. If it's the morning, I might just do an hour because it's like I'm not fully awake, but I try to get out the house so that way I don't get back in bed and, try to go back to sleep or put on Netflix or something, because it's that weather, it's that season where you just want to like huddle up in bed and just laze about. So on a day like this where it's not too hot, it's not too chilly, I like to walk for a little bit longer, unless I have something else to do or somewhere else I have to be. But there's nowhere else I'd rather be than on here talking to you. Oh, the playground is closed. Yep, they're doing some renovations over there. I think I'll take this path. What's the temperature there? I think it's somewhere in the like 70s or 80s. I didn't really look, but I know that in my house in the mornings, because the temperature drops at night now, it's like 68 degrees. But that's perfect to me because I don't like sleeping hot. Like sometimes I like to sleep with the fan on, so it's perfect in my house. Mike, BG Squad, Crisis King. Okay. Tiff Holden, nice. Tiff, what you up to, girl? What's something that you like to do to take care of your health? Anything. It could be something really simple. Like, do you like to take walks outside? Do you like to hit the gym? Do you like to do yoga, stretching, Pilates? It's like a little area if somebody want to have a barbecue. You like walking and eating healthy? Okay. What kind of foods do you like to eat? On my channel, I have all sorts of little YouTube shorts where I show how to make healthy recipes and things that taste good but also is good for you. Going to for sure subscribe. I like your vibe you be giving. Okay, thank you, Art. I appreciate that. Yeah, go ahead and get locked in with me. I like to connect with people. I'm a person, I was in the military for 8.5 years. So I am from California. Then I moved to Washington State. So I was far away from family. I did make some friends along the way, but it does get isolating. And then I had to get stationed in San Diego, and I became more isolated. And now I'm here in San Antonio, and it's not as easy to make friends when you're a grown adult. So, I'm happy to get on here and connect with you all. You'll have to check them out. Yes, girl. And then tell me if there's anything that you are interested in trying out for yourself. If you do any of the recipes, let me know how it turned out, how it worked for you. And I always encourage any recipe that you find, modify it and tweak it to your liking. I know some of us like to follow things step by step. But, you know, be a little daring and, you know, color outside of the lines. It is an honor to have served. And now I'm retired, and I don't want to do that again. Ooh, the military is hard. So now I'm just enjoying my life, and while I have some extra time on my hands, I want to encourage people to enjoy theirs. And some of us are not able to enjoy our lives if we're stressed the heck out from our daily jobs. Sometimes our families can stress us out. I'm surprised I don't have any gray hairs yet, because my family gets on my nerve. But, you know, a great way to de-stress is to get those hormones flowing, those happy hormones, and a lot of that is through exercise. And sometimes eating like a delicious piece of chocolate can do that too, but that's not the message. That's not the point. Oh, thank you, Tip. I appreciate that. Vernon Gwatney, what did I do in the military? Well, I was somebody that handled payroll. You could think of it like HR. Like, I did handle payroll, life insurance, made sure that people were getting their money and getting it on time. And if they weren't getting their money and getting it on time, I was the person to see. So I'm really proud of that, because I was really good at my job. But my health took a downturn, so I had to retire early, medically. And now that my health is getting on track, well, it is more on track than any time that I haven't had it on track. But now that it is, I'm now pursuing my passion of nutrition. Finally got my nutrition degree this year. I was in college like forever because I kept getting sick, going to the hospital, and having to postpone my classes. So finally done with that, and I can finally talk to people about what it is that I've learned, even about the things that have affected my own health. And I know how I can better help people. With the head Corps of Engineering here on Fort Bliss Base, and let me tell you, stay up here all day with us. They don't let you slide on nothing. Oh, I bet. Your uncle is in the Air Force. He flies F-22As. Okay. We have a huge Air Force base out here. The jets are always flying overhead. And whenever I see them, I'll be like, oh, I remember the days when I used to live on a Marine Air Station base. It takes me back to when the Blue Angels would fly overhead, and they'd have the air show annually in San Diego. But if you lived on the base, that was like, it was hell. Because you have to always hear that. But it was fun. Tell your uncle thank you for his service. I come from a lot of military folks. Both of my grandfathers served in the Army. My paternal grandfather, he was in the Army, and then he decided to go Marine. And I have some cousins that served in the Navy, and one of them he said he was going to get out after 20 years. Nope, that man made chief, and he said, yeah, you know, I think I'm going to ride this out a little longer. This money looking a lot better. Me, it's like, you can have the money. Money is not important if your health is on the line. And unfortunately, some people are not in a position to where they can retire from their job or quit their job because they got to take care of themselves. Some jobs are ruthless, unfortunately. Have I been stationed in Texas? No. So I had some family who lived out here, and they were like, oh yeah, like once you get out of the military, because I was living in San Diego at the time, he was like, yeah, just come to San Antonio, and came out here. And it's like, what happened? What happened to all this family that I was supposed to have out here? Ugh. But despite that, I'm having a lot of fun here in San Antonio. It's gorgeous and it's quieter. It's not as fast paced as California, which I like a lot. Art said right next to all the helicopters, and on the other side is the El Paso airport, so it's non-stop flying around here. Love it. Whew. I'm trying not to breathe like an ogre. I don't want to hear you. I don't want you to hear me dying. But that just means that my heart rate is, it's increasing. I'm getting the blood flowing. My circulatory system is putting in that work. My heart's getting stronger. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure earlier this year. And I was like, okay, well, I just stressed out about a few things, but I'll be all right. And the doctors were like, no, you're too young to be having hypertension and high blood pressure. So we got to put you on medicine. So my goal is to get to a point where I don't need medication. And also to make sure that I'm not stressing about the little things. Uh-oh.